Chicago and Belize united. United Airlines has been operating in Belize since 1988 and connects the country to over 370 plus destinations globally. But the airline company added yet another schedule to its list, a direct bridge in the sky between Belize and one of the biggest cities in the U.S., Chicago. As of this past Saturday, a United Airlines plane from Chicago will provide Belams and tourists with a direct flight to the Jewel. The first ever direct connection between both cities would allow Belize to tap into the tourist population in the Midwest city.
But America's third largest city is also known for its richness in architecture, art, culture, commerce, transportation, and industry. Chicago's O'Hare International, with its 8 runways, serves some 67 million passengers, 885,000 aircrafts, and moves some 1.4 million metric tons of cargo annually, and is one of the world's greatest ports of call, recognized as North America's best airport on no less than 10 occasions. It is our hope that with this flight, United Airlines will not just open the friendly skies for Chicago's nearly 2.7 million residents, but connect seamlessly our very own diaspora of Belizean heritage and ancestry, and create a new network option that will not just offer more to America's nearly 47 million tourists, but the world as a global carrier, making it yet another route to access and to see the splendor of our jewel, Belize.
Around 12:30, the inaugural Iron Bird touched down at the Philip Goldson International Airport, where it was welcomed by staff of United Airlines and its guests. The flight was given the traditional welcome, which featured the aircraft being sprayed by water, courtesy of the National Fire Service. After landing, the crew and its 154 passengers disembarked, and a brief ceremony was held inside the VIP room. The flight will assist with the increasing numbers in overnight tourists, says CEO in the Ministry of Tourism, Tracy Tago-Panton, and it's efforts like these that will continue to boost the tourism industry.
The airline sector is the lifeline for tourism in Belize. Without air service, we're unable to bring visitors. So from that standpoint, certainly it is a significant step in the right direction, but also it opens the entire Midwest of the United States. We have the eastern seaboard covered, but the Midwest is also a huge market for us, and this will make travel to Belize more convenient.
But earlier this month, Southwest Airlines announced that starting October 2015, it will begin direct flights to 6 new destinations, including Belize. So will this affect business for United Airlines?
Sometimes you think that one way of getting to a destination is actually more efficient, but you find that there are other ways of reaching a destination that can be more efficient. So it's really just to tap into new markets and to offer an alternative, to offer something different, and to add on to what it is that we already have and build it.
Now, Southwest Airlines has announced that they're coming to Belize, and we understand that this could affect the market or profitability of your airline. What's your reaction to knowing that this is coming?
I think just by virtue of hearing that there is another airline coming into your market and that's going to be catered to your demographic, I think initially it puts a scare in people, or to at least have it seem as if though that it's going to be a bad thing. I think that for them it's stimulation of the market. And so I don't necessarily see it as a bad thing. We have a 10% rate of overlapping. What they do in terms of their destination is very different from what we do. And I think that if you look at the fact that, likewise, we're an international carrier and we cater globally, we fly globally, where they fly primarily within the U.S., you will realize that in as much as it's something to keep an eye on, for us, we're in New York, we're now in Chicago, we're global.
Dwayne Moody for News 5.